I'm Ron Burgundy, and this is what's happening in your world tonight.
November was a pretty busy month in the web dev space. Let's start with one of the biggest releases. Angular is having its renaissance, and the dev team is trying to bring it closer to modern standards. Angular remains one of the most used frameworks, especially in an enterprise setting. This new version still has a similar dev experience with the Angular release 7 years ago, but it now enjoys major reworks in the reactivity and rendering processes. On top of that, you can opt into a new templating control flow, signals, and other attractive dev goodies, useful if you want to attract more people in the ecosystem. For those of you lucky enough to have experienced web dev before the SPA's era, jQuery is very close to reaching version 4. An interesting stat I always like to share is that jQuery is used by 94% of all the websites whose JavaScript library we know. This is 77% of all the websites. So, with multi-page applications making a comeback and libraries like HTMX and Alpine gaining more popularity, who's to say jQuery will not become popular again in a few years? Vite is a successful story in the front-end world, and version 5 was just released. Here are a few interesting stats. In the last year, NPM downloads per week jumped from 2.5 million to 7.5 million. On top of that, modern frameworks like Astro, Nuxt, SvelteKit or QuickCity already have it as their build tool, while more established solutions like Redwood and Remix switched to Vite in recent months. As a quick side note, let's step away from the web dev space for a second, because Microsoft announced they will be spending quite a bit of money to make Rust a first-class language in their engineering systems. This is yet another big step forward for Rust, and the job openings for Rust positions will probably double in the near future. The State of the Octoverse was released in November, and here are the main takeaways. Developers are building with generative AI in big numbers. Developers are operating cloud-native applications at scale, and 2023 saw the largest numbers of first-time open-source contributors. The main takeaway, however, is that AI is gaining a lot of traction and will probably end up being widely adopted in most developer processes. The State of WebAssembly survey reveals increasing usage of Rust in WebAssembly development with emerging interest in Swift and Zig. While it is still used mainly for web app development, WebAssembly is gaining traction in the serverless computing and plugging environment. Let's wrap up this video with the interesting mix between Astro and Qwik, which provide the tools to build apps that start fast and stay fast. You can find more details about some of the things mentioned here in the videos below, and until next time, thank you for watching.